Hello friends, welcome to my channel myself Parag Jambulkar. This is last part of Salesforce LWC project. Our project title is Organizations, Accounts and Contacts Management. Previous 6 parts I have uploaded in my Udemy course. You can download that program code from these resources. So see, here you have to click on these resources and from this you can download zip file. If you have not joined my Udemy course, then please join it and also provide 5-star rating. Now we'll come to our project. So see, in this last part, we will cover all those topics. So last part I have divided into 7 subparts, and what we will do, see, here we will add message no account selected. So see, here we have not clicked on any button, still it is showing no contacts found. See, I will refresh it by Ctrl F5. Now see, I have not clicked on any button, but still it is showing no contacts found. If I click on this button and if there are no contacts, then it is okay. No contacts found. If that message is shown, then it is okay. But see, when we refresh it and when we have not clicked on any button, still it is showing no contacts found. So what we will do, when we have not clicked any button, so instead of no contacts found, we will show message no account selected, right? No account selected. So in the beginning, that message will be there, no account selected. Then we will add buttons for add contact, edit and delete. So here we will add 3 buttons for adding new contact, for edit and for delete. So 3 buttons we will add. Then we will add modal pop-up for add contact and edit buttons. What do you mean by modal pop-up? So see, when we click on this add contact or edit button, so see, new window will get open and in that window we have to enter some values, right? So to enter that values we require some window and that window is called as modal pop-up, right? So for add contact and edit buttons we will add modal pop-up, that is pop-up window. Then in modal pop-up we have to add fields. Fields for what? For taking some inputs, right? So see, for name, for first name, last name, right? So we have to provide some fields. So see, modal pop-up means window. If we click on this add contact or edit button, then window will get opened, right? That is modal pop-up. But in that pop-up window, we have to add some fields. And how we can add that fields? By using Lightning Data Service. So see, here we are not writing any Apex class. So without using Apex class, we have to perform operations on Salesforce objects, Salesforce object records, right? So see, without using Apex class, we have to perform operations on Salesforce object records, right? So it is possible by using Lightning Data Service. So that also we will cover in this video. Then for delete button, we will add confirmation window. So see, we will ask user, are you sure you want to delete contact? That message or pop-up window we will show to user. Once user confirm it, then we will delete that contact. For that purpose, we will use delete record method. So it is predefined method that we have to use. And then after deleting record, what we have to do? We have to show toast message for displaying contact is deleted successfully. So see, in this video, we have to perform these 7 subtasks. So we'll go one by one and I will explain in very easy language. So see, all description for this subtask I have explained in this Word file. Here you can see. And this Word file I will upload in my Udemy course. From there you can download it. So see, we will go one by one. So first step, we have to add a message no account selected, right? So see, when we have not clicked any button, when first time if you open this page, then here we should get message no account selected, right? We have not selected any account. So that message should be shown here, right? So see, what we will do, here in JavaScript file, we will add one property. So see, here we will add is account selected, something like this. And initially, we will make it false, like this. Now see, later on what we have to do, when any account is selected. So see, here in this get context method. So see, here what we will do, for this property, we will set true value, like this. So see, when we are clicking on view contacts, so at that time this get contacts method will be called, right? So here only what we are doing, for each account selected we are making it true. but initially we'll make it false, right? So see, now in HTML file we will check whether each account selected is true or not. So see what we'll do here, we will add this template tag and see here we'll use conditional rendering if like this, if colon true is equal to, in curly bracket here we will add is account selected like this, and see this closing template tag we will add here before this lightning card like this. Now see what we will do. So see, it is not arranged properly, right? So to arrange it properly, what we have to do, Control A and see, right click on this, and here we have option format selection, click on this. So see, all tags are getting arranged properly. So see what we have done here, we are checking if each account selected value is true, then we are showing records, right? But if this each account selected value is false, then we have to show one message, right? So see what we'll do, see same thing we'll copy and see here we'll paste it. Now see here we are checking value of each account selected like this, right? And see what message will show, no account selected like this, right? Okay, so see it is done. Now we'll upload this component. So see, deploy source to org. Okay, now see we will refresh it by Control F5. Okay, so here you can see no account selected, right? Because we have not clicked on any button, right? That's why we are showing message no account selected. And if we click on this button, so see no contacts found, right? So see now here it is showing contacts. So we have done our first task. So see, so here we will put tick mark like this. So we have done our first task, right? Okay, now see second task, we have to add buttons for add contact, edit and delete. Now see, for that what we have to do, in Google we will search lightning component library and then we have to search for a button. So see what we will do, in Google we will search lightning component library. We got this first link, right? Click on this. Now see here we have to search button like this. Now see, scroll down, here we have this button icon, right? Click on this. Now scroll down. Now see here it is showing different button icon. So see what type of buttons you need. So see, scroll down like this or like this or like this, right? So see, for these button icons we have to set variant attribute to the brand, right? Now see we want button like this, right? Okay, so see we have this ready-made code. So see, scroll down. So here you can see variant is equal to bear. Again scroll down. Okay, so here we have, see variant is equal to brand, right? And already here we have seen when variant is equal to brand, then we will get such kind of icons, right? Okay, so see what we'll do. Now see which button we want, button for adding user, right? So see this code will copy like this. See in HTML file here after this line, so see here we will add this button like this. So see when any account is selected, after that only here we will show this button, right? Okay, now see what we will do, here we will change this title. So see instead of this add user, what we will do, add contact like this, and here also alternative text, that also will change, add contact like this. Okay, and remaining thing will be same. Now see we have to add edit and delete button, right? So see, scroll down, here you can see we have used lightning layout tag, right? Now see this lightning layout tag, so see this is one lightning layout tag, this is another lightning layout tag, right? So within this lightning layout tag this is lighting layout item, right? In this lighting layout tag, this is lighting layout item, right? So see, here we have to add buttons, right? Here we will add buttons. So see what we will do, this lightning layout item, right? So this we will copy and here we will paste it. Now see, instead of this, here we have to add buttons, right? So see, which button we want? Button for edit. So see, there is no edit button, right? So what we'll do, we'll copy this delete button, then we'll make it edit button. So see, we'll copy this delete button. Okay. Now see, here we'll paste it. Okay. So this is delete button, right? So see, one more time we'll copy. Okay. Now see what we'll do, this first button will make it edit button. So see, title will change, alternative text also will change like this. Okay. Now see here icon dash name. So here we have to mention edit like this. Okay, it is done. Now we'll upload this code. So see, okay, it is done. Now see, we will refresh our code by Control F5. Okay, so see, when we click on any button, so here you can see, this button is for adding contact, this button is for edit, and this button is for delete, right? Now see, it doesn't look good, right? So what we'll do, we'll shift these buttons to this place, right? So what we'll do, this is one lightning layout item and this is another lightning layout item, right? So for this we'll set some size. So see, for this lightning layout item, here we will set some size is equal to suppose 8 pixel, something like this. And see, for another lightning layout tag, here we will change size to 4 pixel, something like this. Okay, it is done. Again we'll upload. Okay, it is done. Again we'll refresh it by Control F5. Okay, now see, if you click on this view context button, so now you can see these buttons are shifted here, right? So see, for this lightning layout item, we have set size to 8 pixel and for this we have set size to 4 pixel, right? Okay. So by this we have added buttons, right? Add contact, edit and delete, right? So see, if I click on this, so as per the number of contacts, here we are getting this button, right? Now see, now these buttons are not working, right? Now what we have to do, we have to write program code so that these buttons should work. Now see, when we click on this button, so see, this button is for adding contact, right? So when we click on this button, some window should get opened, right? And again, when we click on this edit button, again some window should get opened, right? That window is called as Modal Popup. Now we will see how to add Modal Popup. So see, we have completed this second task, right? Okay. So see, we'll mark it as it is done like this. Now see, our third step, what we have to do, we have to add Modal Popup for add contact and edit button. Now see, for that purpose what we have to do, on Google we have to search SLDS Modal Popup in LWC. I will provide this Word file in my Udemy course and you can download it from the resources. Okay, so see, I have copied this. Now see, we will search it on Google. Okay, so see, we got this first link. Now we will click on this. Okay, scroll down. You can go through this description. Now see, scroll down. So see, here various types of modal pop-up are provided. So see, this is called as header, this is called as content or body, and this is called as footer, right? Now see, again scroll down. So see, same thing, right? Header, content and footer. Now see, here we have this header, right? But along with this header, we have some description, right? Then we have content and then here in footer we have two buttons, right? If we scroll down, so see, this is another type of modal pop-up. This is called a headless, right? Because there is no header, right? Body part and footer part. So here various types of modal pop-up are provided. Now see what we want. We want such kind of modal pop-up. Header for title, some content will be here. Here we'll add some fields, and then footer. Footer will have some buttons, right? So see what we'll do. We'll copy code. So see, this is the code for this modal pop-up. Now see, here we have option to copy. Okay, so see, from this I am copying it. Okay, now see, in this HTML file we will paste it. So see, before this closing lightning car tag, here we'll paste it like this, right? Now see, when we want to show this modal pop-up, so see, when we click on this add contact button, right? So when we click on this button, at that time we have to show that modal pop-up, right? So see what we'll do, we'll create one property, is add contact selected. If it is true, then it will show this modal pop-up, otherwise it will not show that pop-up. Okay, so see what we'll do, in this JavaScript file, here we will add one property, is add contact clicked, something like this, right? Is add contact clicked. That means if we have clicked on that button, so see by default we'll make it false. Now see, if we click on this add contact button, then this property should be changed to true, right? Okay, so see, now see what we'll do, in this HTML file, now see, when this add contact button is clicked, so see at that time what we'll do, we'll call one function. So see, on click, so see when this button is clicked, so see we'll call one function, handle add contact, something like this, right? So see when this button is clicked, at that time this function will be called, right? Okay, so see, now this function will define in this JavaScript file. So see, here we'll add this function like this. Now see, when that button is clicked, so see modal pop-up should be shown, right? So see what we have to do, for this property we will set value true. So see, here we'll make it true like this, right? Now see, in HTML file we have to check whether this property value is true or not. So see, scroll down. So see, this is code for a modal pop-up, right? Now see, here we'll add conditional rendering. So see, for that template tag if true is equal to like this, and see this closing template tag will put here like this, right? Now see, to arrange it properly, again Control A, format selection like this. Okay, now see one more thing is remaining. So see, in this JavaScript file what we have to do, whenever we are accessing any property, so see what we have to do, here we have to mention this, right? Okay, so it is done. Now see one more thing we'll do, here in header part, so see here it is written modal header, right? So see we'll change it to add contact, something like this, right? So see this is header part, right? This is header part, then this is content part, right? And this is a footer part, right? Okay, so it is done. Now I'm saving it, again we'll deploy it. Okay, it is done. Now see, we'll refresh it by Control F5. Okay, now see, so if we click on this button, so see, so now we got this modal pop-up, right? And here in header part we have mentioned add contact, right? This is content and these are the buttons, right? Now see, when we click on this cancel, so see this should get cancelled, this should get removed, right? But this is not happening. So see, for that purpose what we have to do, when we click on this cancel button, we have to call one function, and in that function we have to allocate value false to is add contact clicked property, right? Okay, so see, what we will do, here you can see when this cancel button is clicked. So see what we'll do here, we'll call one function on click is equal to, see, one name we will give, handle add contact cancel. So one function name we have mentioned, and that function will define in JavaScript file here like this. And see event, and see for this property will set value false like this. Now see, again we'll deploy our code. Okay, it is done. Now see, we'll refresh by Control F5. Okay, so see, we will click on this button add contact. So here we got this modal pop-up, right? And when we click on this cancel, so see it got cancelled, right? Now see, same thing we will do for this edit button. So see what we will do, same modal pop-up code will copy for this edit button. So see, from this I am copying. Okay, so see, we'll paste here, right? Now see, so again we have to add one property. So see, is edit clicked, something like this, right? Now see, this property we have to define in JavaScript file here. By default we'll set value false like this, right? Now see, again we require these two functions, right? So see, I am copying this and I am pasting here. Now see, handle edit like this, and see handle edit cancel. Okay, and here we have to mention is edit clicked like this, right? Now see, we have to call this function handle edit when edit button is clicked, right? So see, I am copying this name. Okay, now see, in HTML file here you can see this is the code for the edit button, right? This is code for the edit button. So see, here I am adding on click is equal to, and we'll call this function, right, handle edit, right? Now see, scroll down for this cancel button. So here we have to mention handle edit cancel, right? So whatever the things that we have done for the add contact button, same things we are doing for the edit button, right? Now see, again we'll deploy it. Okay, so see here we are getting one error, duplicate ID value, right? Okay, so see what we have done, same model pop-up code we have copied for the edit button, right? So see, ID cannot be same, right? So we have to change ID. So see, so here you can see ID model heading 01, right? So we'll make it 02. Okay, scroll down and again there is ID, right? So see, here also we'll make it 2, because see same code for the model pop-up we have copied for the edit button, right? So here we have to change ID, so that we have done. Okay, so again we'll deploy it. Okay, it is done. Now see, again we'll refresh by Control F5. Okay, let us see. Now we'll click on this edit button. Okay, but still heading is add contact. Okay, so that we have to change and cancel. Okay, it is working, right? So see what we'll do here, we'll make it edit contact like this. Again we'll deploy. Let us see. Okay, it is done. Now see, we'll refresh it by Control F5. Now see, we'll click on this button. Okay, so see, when you click on this button add contact, so we are getting this add contact model pop-up, right? we'll close it. Okay, and when we click on this edit button, see, so here we are getting model pop-up. Here title is edit contact, and if you click on this cancel, okay, so it is getting closed, right? Okay, so by this we have completed our third step, right? So see, we'll mark it as completed. Okay, it is done. Now see, our fourth step, what we have to do in model pop-up, we have to add fields using lightning data service, right? So see, when we click on this button, right, so see, here we are getting model pop-up, but see, this is of no use, right? So see, this is just sample text. Here what we want, here we want some fields, right? Name, first name, last name, something like this, right? Now see, from this model pop-up, what we have to do, we have to perform operations on the Salesforce object, right? We have to edit record or we have to add new record, right? But here we are not writing any Apex class. Without using Apex class, we want to perform operations on the Salesforce object. And for that purpose, we have to use Lightning Data Service. So see, what is Lightning Data Service? So see, I read out. Lightning Data Service is a centralized data caching mechanism which is utilized to perform CRUD operations. CRUD means create, read, update and delete. These operations we are performing on record without having a server-side Apex call in Lightning Web Components. So see, in short, without writing Apex class, we have to perform these CRUD operations on the Salesforce object records, right? So for that purpose, we have to use Lightning Data Service. Now see, if a Lightning page is composed of multiple components which displays information related to the same record, it means that the record loads only once in a Lightning data service are cached and shared across the components. There is significant performance improvement in the components because a record loads only once, no matter even if many components use it. Now what is the meaning of this? See, if we have any Lightning page and in that Lightning page suppose there are many components, if any component is showing any record data, so that record data will be loaded only once and that record data will be shared among all the components. So because of that, time will get saved, right? So see, again I am repeating, when in a Lightning page, when there are multiple components, so any component, if it is showing any record, so see, that record is loaded only once and that record value is shared by all the components. So that is the advantage of using Lightning data service. It improves performance. It takes less time to fetch data from the Salesforce objects. That is the advantage of Lightning data service. Now see, how Lightning data service is implemented. So see, it is implemented by base components or it is implemented by wire adapters and function. So see, what are the base components? So see, there are three base components. First is Lightning record edit form. Second is Lightning record form and third is Lightning record view form. These are the three base components. And second is wire adapters and function. Already in one video, we have seen how to use a wire adapter to fetch data from the Salesforce object, and that is without using Apex class. So see, I will show you. So see, in this video we have seen how to use wire adapter to fetch data from the Salesforce object without using any Apex class. So you can go through this video. Now see, in this video we will see how to use base components. Now see, this Lightning record form base component is used for create, view or edit record. Second base component, Lightning record edit form. It is used for create and update records. And third is Lightning record view form. It is used to view records, right? Now see, in our project we have to add new record and also we have to update existing record, right? So because of that, we will use this base component, Lightning record edit form. In the same way, we can use other two base components. In this video, we will use this base component, Lightning record edit form, right? Okay. Now see, we don't have to remember code for this. So see, how to find out code from the net. Scroll down. In Google, we have to search Lightning component library. Okay. Now see, we will get first link, open it. There, we have to search record. So see, here we'll search record. So here you can see These are the three base components, right? Record edit form, record form, and record view form. And this is by using wire adapter, right? So already we have seen in one video how to use wire adapter, and this is a module name, right? Okay. Now see here already I have told we have to use this record edit form, right? So see, click on this, scroll down. Now see, we will copy this code, right? This is code for lightning record edit form, right? We'll copy this. Now see, where we have to put this code. So see, here in content part, right? Here we want fields, right? This code will paste here in content part, right? Now see, this is modal pop-up for add contact button, right? Now see, scroll down. This is content part, right? Okay, so see what we'll do. We'll remove this default content, and instead of that, we'll paste this lightning record edit form code, right? So see, we'll arrange it properly. So Control A, right click on this, format selection, right? Okay, so see, it is done. Now see, in this lightning record edit form, see what we have to do. Object API name. So see, here we have to mention object API name. So our object API name is contact, right? Now see, record ID. So see, here we are using record ID, right? So see what we'll do. In JavaScript file, we will define one property with the name record ID, and we will make it global property by using add API decorator. So see, here in JavaScript file, here we will add one property record ID, and we will make it global property by using add API. So see, we'll click on this. Okay, so see, by this API is get imported, right? Okay, we'll save it. Now see, it is done, right? So object API name contact, record ID, right? Now see, field name. So see, here we'll mention name. Now see, this is one input field, right? Now see, one more input field here we will add. Now see, here we'll mention account ID. So see, what we'll do, we'll check contact object. So see, here we'll go to setup. See, in object manager, we'll search contact. So see, contact object, fields and relationship. Okay, so see, field name is account ID, right? So see, this A should be capital, right? Now see, as it is field name, so we have to mention in double quote like this, right? And for name also we'll mention in double quote. And same thing we have to do for this contact name, for this contact object, like this. So see, we have this field name and label is name, right? There are three more fields. So see, salutation, first name and last name. So these are the three sub fields inside this name field, right? Okay, now see, we'll save it and we'll deploy our code. We'll refresh by Control F5. Okay, let us see. Now we'll click on this button. So here you can see name. So already I have told, see, inside this name there are three more fields, right? Salutation, first name, last name, right? And account name. So see, for this account ID field name, label is account name, right? Label is account name. When we click on this, label is account name, right? But what field name we have mentioned? Account ID. Field label is account name. That's why we got this account name, right? Now see, what we want, whatever the account name is there. So see, what is the account name? This only the account name, right? So by default it should come there, right? By default that account name should come here. So see, what we'll do. So see, for this input field, what we'll do, we'll set value is equal to account ID, like this, right? So already we have defined this property in our JavaScript file. So same property here we are using. Okay, so again we'll deploy. Okay, it is done. Now see, we'll refresh by Control F5. Okay, so here you can see by default we are getting account name, right? See, if we select another one, right? So here we are getting account name, right? Now see what we have to do when we click on this button save. What we have to do, we have to call one function, right? In that function, what we have to do, we have to close this model pop-up, right? Now see, scroll down. Here you can see for this lightning record edit form, here we have one attribute on success, right? And here we are calling one function, right? So see, same attribute we will add in our code. So see, for this lightning record edit form, here we'll add one attribute on success is equal to handle success. So when save button is clicked, this function will be called, right? Handle success function will be called. Now see, we'll define this function in our JavaScript file. So see, scroll down, event. Now see, what we have to do here. So see, we have to set value false to each add contact click property, right? So see, I'm copying this and that thing we have to mention here, right? So see, by this that model pop-up will get closed. But again, we have to refresh our contact list, right? So see, for that purpose, what we have to do, we have to call get contacts method. Whatever the method that we have defined here. So see, already we have defined this method, right? Get contacts. So after adding that contact, we have to refresh contact list, right? So for that purpose, we are calling this method. Now see, same handle success method we will use when edit button is clicked, right? So see what we will do for this handle edit cancel. See, we have set this value, right? We have written this statement, right? So same thing we'll copy and we will mention here like this. So see, same handle success method we'll use for the model pop-up of edit button. Okay, I have saved it. Now see, we'll deploy it. Okay, it is done. Now see, we'll refresh by Control F5. Okay, let us see. So here we'll add one contact. Something like this. Now we'll click on save button. Okay. So here you can see Sharad Bonsode. This new contact is added here, right? So see, successfully we have written code for this add contact button. Okay, so we are done with add contact button. Now we'll work on edit button. So see, when we click on this edit button, we are getting this model pop-up, right? So see, whatever the fields that we are showing in add contact model pop-up, same fields we have to add in edit pop-up, right? Okay, now see one more thing that we will do. We have to remove this save button, right? Already we have this save button which is working for saving this contact, right? So we will remove this save button. Okay, now see. So see, this is code for model pop-up for add contact button, right? Now see, from this we'll remove this save button. Okay, same thing we'll do for the model pop-up of edit button. So see, this is code for model pop-up of edit button, right? Okay, now see, from this we'll remove save button. Okay, it is done. Now see what we have to do. This is body or content of model pop-up for edit button, right? Now see, whatever the code that we have written for body of add contact button, same thing we will copy and we will paste it for the edit pop-up, right? So see, for add contact button, we have written this code, right? Here we have added this tag lightning record edit form, right? So see, I am copying this and same thing we will paste here for the edit button like this. Now see, we will save it and again we will deploy it. Okay, we will refresh by Control F5. Let us see. Okay, Control F5. Now see, So here you can see I have clicked on this edit button and here we got fields, right? Whatever the fields that we have seen for the add contact button, same fields now we can see for the edit button. Now see, whenever we want to edit any record, so these fields should be pre-filled, right? There should be name, there should be last name, there should be salutation, right? And then we have to change it, right? Then we have to update it. But here we have this blank fields, right? See, when we are clicking on this add contact button, at that time we are getting this blank fields because we are adding new record, okay? But when we click on this edit button, we should have these fields pre-filled, right? There should be some data in these fields, then only we can edit it, right? So see, for that purpose, what we have to do, we have to send contact ID from HTML file to JavaScript file. See, what we have to do, we have to send contact ID from HTML file to JavaScript file, right? And this contact ID we will use in Modal Popup. So see what we will do. Here you can see. So this is Modal Popup for the edit button, right? Now see, scroll down. See, here we have mentioned record ID, this record ID, right? So basically it was global field. So we have defined in JavaScript file by using @API decorator. Now see, instead of this record ID, what we will do, here we will add one property, editable contact ID, something like this, editable contact ID. So see, so this property here we have mentioned. Now see, this property we will define in JavaScript file like this. Here we will add it. For this editable contact ID, we have to allocate contact ID, right? So see, here in handle edit, here we have to allocate a value for this property, right? Now see, some value we have to allocate. Now see, what value we have to allocate to this editable contact ID? Actual contact ID, right? Actual contact ID. So see, every record has some ID, right? So that ID we have to allocate here to this property, editable contact ID, and this property we are using here, right? Now see, how to get value here in this JavaScript file. So see, this is our edit button, right? So when we click on this edit button, what we have to do, we have to pass contact ID to the JavaScript file. Now see, how to pass contact ID from this HTML file to JavaScript file. So see, in HTML file, we have to add one attribute, that is data-contact-id. So see, this is fixed data and this is kebab case. See, contact-id that we are mentioning kebab case, right? Now see, this contact. So see, I am copying this and that will mention here like this. So see, for this edit button, we have added one attribute, that is data-contact-id, right? And to this we are allocating this value, right? So contact.id, so id is in field, right? This contact is an item in for each loop, right? So see, by this it will fetch value, id value for that particular record that we are allocating to this attribute, right? Now see, what we have to do, see, from this HTML file we are passing value to the JavaScript file, right? So in HTML file we are allocating this value to this attribute, right? Okay, we will save it. Now see, in JavaScript file we have to retrieve it, right? So how to retrieve? See, how to retrieve in JavaScript file? By using this. So see, editable contact ID, to that we are allocating value. So how we can allocate? See, by this, like this. Now see, how we can get that value? Event.target. Now see, data set is fixed, right? We have to write like this only, dot contact ID. So here you can see, in HTML file we have used kebab case, contact-id, while when we retrieve this value in JavaScript file we have to use camel case. So see, contact-id. So how we have written here contact ID? So contact and ID was another word, right? So we have written I as a capital letter, right? So see, contact ID here we have written as a kebab case. Here we have written contact ID in camel case, right? Here it was data dash. Here we have data set dot, right? So here we have data, here we have data set, right? Here we are mentioning this contact ID in camel case, and here we are mentioning in kebab case, right? So by this we can send this value, this contact ID value from this HTML file to this JavaScript file, and that we are assigning to this editable contact ID property, right? Okay, so that we have done. And this editable contact ID property we are using in HTML file in modal popup of edit button, right? This is modal popup of edit button, and here you can see, here we are using, right, to this record ID we are allocating this editable contact ID, right? Okay, it is done. We will save it and again we will deploy it. Okay, it is done. Now see, we will refresh by Ctrl F5. Okay. Okay, so see, Ramesh Lokhande. Suppose we want to edit this record. So see, we will click on this edit button. So here you can see Ramesh Lokhande, right? So these fields are pre-filled, right? These fields are pre-filled. Now see, suppose I want to change it. So suppose I want to make Ramesh Mahadev Lokhande, something like this, right? Now see, I will click on save. So here you can see Ramesh Mahadev Lokhande, right? So that record got changed, right? Suppose I want to change this Sharad Bansode. So see, if I click on this edit button, so we are getting these fields pre-filled with the values, right? Sharad is already written there, Bansode is already written there, right? And suppose I want to make it Bansode, right? I want to remove E. So see, I am clicking on save. So here you can see E is removed, right? So in this way, we have written code for this add contact button and for the edit button. Now only one thing is remaining, that is delete button, right? We have to write logic for the delete button. Okay, so see, this fourth step is done, right? Now see, we have to work on delete button, right? So first thing that we have to add, that is confirmation window. And in that confirmation window, we have to ask, are you sure you want to delete contact, right? Now see, in HTML file, this is our delete button, right? Now see, in this delete button, see, when we click on this button, so we will call one function, handle delete, something like this, right? Now we'll define this function in JavaScript file. So see, here we'll define like this, event, right? Now see what we want. So see, this function will get called when someone click on the delete button, right? Now see, here we have to write code for the confirmation window, right? And in that confirmation window, we have to ask, are you sure you want to delete contact? Now see, how to add confirmation window. So see, what you have to do, in Google, you have to search Lightning Component Library, and there you have to search confirm. So see, in Google, we'll search this Lightning Component Library. First link that we got will open. Okay, here we will search confirm like this. Okay, scroll down. So see, this is the code for the confirmation window. We will copy from this. Okay, now see, we will paste here. Okay, now see, here it is showing red line. Why? Because see, here we are using await, right? And whenever we are using keyword await, we have to make that function async like this. So already we have seen in previous video, right? Whenever we are using this await keyword, there we have to use keyword async. So already we have seen what is the use of this async keyword and what is the use of await keyword, right? Okay. Now see, it is done. Here we will change this message, right? So see, what message we want? Are you sure you want to delete contact, right? So see, this message will copy and here we will mention like this, right? Now see, one more thing is remaining. So see, we have added this code, right? Now see, we have to import this lightning confirm from this model, right? So we have to add this statement. So see, I am copying this Okay, and in this JavaScript file on the top here we will import it, right? Okay, I'm saving it. This file also will save. Okay, now we will deploy this component. Okay, it is done. Now see, we will refresh our code by Ctrl F5. Okay, now see, when we click on this delete button, so see, this is our confirmation window. When we click on this cancel button, so see, that window got closed, right? And see, when we click on this OK, so see, this record is as it is there, right? Because we have not written code for deleting this record, right? Now see, we have to write code to delete this record. We have added confirmation window, right? Now see, so what we have to do, see, when user is giving approval, so this result value will be true, right? So see, here we will add one condition, result like this, right? Now see, here we will check. So see, if this result is true, right, that means user has confirmed it, right? User wants to delete that record, right? Now see, here we have to write code to delete that record, right? And how to delete that record? So see, to delete that record, we have one function, delete record. From where we can find this function? So see, again, in Lightning component library, there we will search record. So see, in first link, here we will search record. See, already we have seen this is part of Lightning data service, right? These three are the base components and this is used in wire adapter, right? So see, this UI-record-API, click on this, scroll down. So here you can see delete record, right? So this is the function which is used to delete any record, right? So we have to use it. Now see, what we'll do, we'll use this function. So see, delete record. So see, when I am typing it, so I got some options, right? So we will click on this, delete record. Okay, so see, when I have selected that, so see, this delete record is get imported from this module, right? UI record API. Here you can see it got imported from this UI record API module, right? Okay, so see, it is done. Now see, here we have to pass record ID, right? Now see, here we have to wait till that record is deleted. So see, for that we'll use await keyword, right? And whatever the result that we will get, that will allocate to some variable. So see, delete result, something like this. Okay, we are taking one variable like this. Now see, to this delete record function, we have to pass record ID. From where we will get, so see, again, we have to get record ID, right? So see, in contact table, record ID will be the contact ID, right? ID for the contact record. So see, again, same thing. We have to pass value from the HTML file to the JavaScript file, right? So see, what we will do, here you can see this statement, editable contact ID. I am copying from this function and we will paste here like this, right? Now see, here we are retrieving that value. We are retrieving contact ID, right? This value, right? So see, here in HTML file for this delete button. So see, for this edit button, how we have added this attribute data dash contact dash ID. So same attribute we will add for the delete button, right? So see, I am copying it and here I am pasting it, right? So see, ID is a field, right? And this value we are taking from the contact object, right? Okay, so we are taking ID that we are allocating to this attribute, right? And in JavaScript file, we are retrieving it, right? And that we are allocating to this variable, editable contact ID, right? Now I am copying it and this editable contact ID we will mention here. Now, what is the meaning of this? This function delete record will delete record which has this contact ID or which have this ID, right? Okay, so it is done. Now see, once a record is deleted, what we have to do, we have to show one message to the user that particular record is deleted, right? So we have to show toast message. So see, next step. What we have to do? We have to show toast message. So see, again, how to write code for the toast message? So see, what we have to do? On Google, we have to search show toast LWC. So see, in Google, we will search show toast LWC. See, we got this first link. Click on this. Now see, scroll down. So here we have code for the show toast function, right? So copy this. Here we'll paste it, right? Now see, this function we have to call, right? So we will call this function from this. And before that, we have to use this keyword, right? Like this. And before that, one more thing that we have to do? So see, once that record is deleted, right? So whatever the context that is shown, so that we have to refresh, right? So see, once this record is deleted, we have to show records without this record, right? So basically, we have to refresh this list, right? So for that purpose, we have to call one function, that is this dot get contacts, like this, right? So what this function will do? It will refresh contacts, okay? And after that, we are calling show toast method, right? Okay. When we are adding show toast function, so we have to import this, right? So this statement will add in our code, like this, right? Okay. Now see, scroll down. So see, this message we will change. So see, what message we want to show? Contact is deleted successfully, right? So I am copying this, and here we will mention. In this message, we will mention that, okay, like this, right? Here I have added message, contact is deleted successfully. Title also we will change. Suppose here we will add delete contact, something like this, right? Okay, so everything is done. Now see, we will save this code, and again we will deploy our code. Okay, it is done. Now see, we will refresh our code by Ctrl F5. Okay. Now see, suppose we want to delete this record, right? So see, we will click on this delete button. It is asking, are you sure you want to delete contact? Okay. So see, this record is deleted, right? And here we got toast message, right? So see, suppose again, this Sharad Bansod, this record I want to delete. So see, I will click on this. This is confirmation window, right? We will click on OK. This is a toast message, right? Contact is deleted successfully, right? So in this way, we have written code for the delete button. So see, in this video, we have seen how to add these buttons, and also we have seen how to add modal pop-up, how to use lightning data service, and also we have seen how to add confirmation box, toast message, and how to delete any record. So see, in this way, we have completed our project. Program code for this complete project I will upload in my Udemy course. You can download it from these resources. And also I will upload this Word file. In this Word file, I have added all the instructions. You can go through it, and by this you can implement or you can write code for our project. This Word file and this complete code I will upload in my Udemy course. You can download it from the resources. If you are not joined my Udemy course, please join it, and also provide 5-star rating to this course. So at the end, I wish you all the best. Thank you so much.